Okay, I think we are online. Okay, let it stabilize a bit. Okay. Hey, hello, morning, everyone. And okay, this is morning for the people in Singapore. So yeah, good day if you are in Europe or in US. So yeah, good day to my fellow trading friend, new or the new ones or the regular one who actually often look at my this trading analysis. Okay, so welcome to this channel, and then basically for my trading analysis, I will do it on the weekly basis on the Sunday, and then I will be looking into forex pair. I mean, mainly the USD first, and then after which I will be focusing on those that I feel that there should be some setup that I'm looking out for, or rather the type of chart that I think I would want to trade, and there should be opportunity for me to trade. So the whole video will be in the sequence of looking at the forex calendar first, I mean economic calendar, after which I will be going through the review of what has happened the last week, and then subsequently I will then follow up with the analysis of the coming week, what I'm looking at, etc, etc. Okay, so without further ado, I think we can start with the analysis. But yeah, if you are new here, you can give me a thumbs up if you feel that this analysis is good, and then for those that are frequently here, of course, I would appreciate if you also give me a boost on the rocket. Yeah, the rocket icon just below this video. Okay, so let's start with the analysis. So let me toggle to the Forex Factory website. Okay, so now I think we are on the forex. Maybe you would want to look at the cash rate from the Aussies. I mean, yeah, from Aussies on Tuesday, which is 11:30 a.m. Singapore time, which is GMT plus 7 or 8. Yeah, 7 or 8. Yeah, so basically that's Singapore time, and then I think Singapore is GMT plus 8. Okay, so anyway, the coming Wednesday, we do have a ATP non-farm employment change. So this will be sort of like a prelude to the actual NFP data. And then of course Wednesday, if you are trading on the Canadian dollar, you can also look at the cash rate, overnight rate they call it. Yeah, um, at 11 p.m. Singapore time. Okay, so other than that, of course, the last but not least, the non-farm payroll on Wednesday itself, I do think it will cause significant movement in the market, especially it's related to the job data and all that. So, yeah, these are the things that you can take note of where there will be volatility for you to trade on. Yeah, I mean, you if you do have trade setup that align with the setup that I mean, yeah, the chart, then of course you can enter before the news. But I would, I mean, usually I wouldn't like involve myself in the news just right before the news and then enter, hoping or gambling that it will go in my direction. So yeah, most of the time it's just gambling the direction of the move. Rather, I think it would be better if, let's say, you wait for 5 or maybe 10 minutes after the news, then you can do your usual scalping. If you scalp maybe euro dollar or pound dollar, whichever pair that you feel like you want to scalp on. Okay, so let's move on to the next to the chart. Okay, so how was all your this trading so far last week? I think last week was quite good in terms of the I mean, I did put up some analysis. I mean, for usual the US dollar, I would mention about the US dollar, which is on last week, November 26th. Yeah, I was cautioning that the US dollar is actually right at the 50% fib level, but yeah, in terms of daily, right? In terms of daily time frame, you are looking at it. Oh, it will run. it will disappear. Okay, anyway, yeah, I was talking about this US dollar 50% Fibonacci level. So yeah, I did mark it up at 50. It can also go lower, but you do see that there's some quite a significant support over here on the daily time frame. So yeah, just take note of that, and then of course if it become weaker, then of course it will come down further. So what actually happened last week was that throughout these 5 days, the US dollar was quite weak, but it actually turned in the midweek, and then coming off on Friday itself, it seems that it is rejecting the last lower low on the time on daily or the 4 hourly. So I do see that it might also turn up to be continuing its downtrend. Reason being is that later on I will share on that. I mean, just let us go through what has happened on this on this chart that happened last week. So yeah, for pound dollar, I was saying that it was one of the stronger ones. So I think likely it is still on the upside. So yeah, from Monday onwards, it has been strong. Other than the Wednesday, Thursday, starting from Thursday, Friday, it is starting to come down a bit. Okay, so that's on pound dollar, and then for euro, I was also cautioning my group, saying that the euro is actually quite weak. Weak was one of the weakest among the currency. That's using the euro index that I have, and that's what I share with the group. So for euro pound, I did also do carry out some short on days. I think somewhere was on Wednesday itself, and yeah, I can't exactly remember, but it was in my journal. So what I actually mentioned is that this anyway last week I did mention about euro pound, which has more downside to come. Reason being is that if you I mean, let's just look at the chart itself. Euro pound. Yeah, euro pound. So if you were to look at the daily time frame, of course, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we are on. Before that was Friday, right? I mean last Friday. So last Friday it ended here. So what happened here is that you do see that it is actually topping up already. So you have one test, two test, three tests, and this was actually right at this key support resistance area, which is in this instance a resistant area. So you see three topish, three top, and then after Friday itself, it has already broke down, forming a new low over here on the 4 hourly. Okay, so I mean for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday onwards, it should be for my case. I'm looking at it to go on short, whether is it pullback or is it a breakout of the range that I'm looking to short. But I don't think I don't have any short during the last push over here, because reason being is also I do think that there might be some support over at this area, but yeah, Friday I didn't take any shots on this anymore. Okay, so anyway, it is, I think, heading for this support around 85.30. So yeah, 20 to 30 pip more, but of course things can go more southwards if, let's say, the euro is going to continue moving downwards. So there's a bit of like disparity between the US dollar and the euro, because euro was also very weak on Friday itself. So US dollar is weak, but euro dollar is also weak as well. You can see from the major itself. Maybe we look at the 4 or maybe 1 hourly. Yeah, 1 hourly. See, before this turn in the midnight, right? I think maybe it's because of the Powell's speech, which was on the Saturday midnight. Yeah, means Saturday morning, or Friday midnight of Singapore time. So there's a huge rally back upwards, which I think is due to the speech. But for the most of the day, euro was actually very weak, right? I mean, as compared to, let's say, Aussie dollar, or let's say New Zealand dollar, which are more of, they both of them are strong. I think mainly also because of the index. The index is still holding up very strongly, so that's why predominantly for this riskier asset or whatnot, yeah, they are more that they're stronger in that sense. That's what I think. And then last week I also bought, yeah, I also mentioned about Eurocat. So Eurocat was also quite a nice move, but Eurocat, I don't, yeah, Eurocare, yeah, I was mentioning that it could potentially flip if, let's say, euro is going to be weakened. Yep. So this was the head and shoulder that has already formed. That is already, yeah, that has formed, and then subsequently over the next for the last week, it has actually came down quite significantly. Okay, so that was Eurocat, and then I do think that I also mentioned about this US dollar Sing US dollar Sing. Okay, reason being is also the same thing. It is also a predominantly downtrend pair. I think I mentioned it towards the end of my live stream last week, but I didn't put it in the trading idea because, yeah, sometimes I just keep to like two or three of this trading idea. I just put it up there, and then I share some of this more of the in-depth analysis in the in this analysis video rather than in the ideas. So if you want to catch more of those sort of analysis, then yeah, secret analysis, or more analysis, then yeah, tune into this video, and I will share those that I don't actually put it up in the trading ideas. Okay, so let's look at the US dollar sync. Okay, so US dollar sync is similar thing. I mean, this is the topic pattern that was formed. One push, two push, three push up, and then it has came down quite significantly. Actually, we were actually at quite a last stage of the down move, but since the higher time frame, I mean daily, hourly, 4 hourly, hasn't shown any significant retracement, or let's say pullback, showing that it's going to reverse upwards, right? Then yeah, we are still looking at it to go on the short side. Okay, so I think was already the fourth push going forward. So this is the first one, second one, third one, and this was the fourth one for last week. So yeah, this was the one that I mentioned about this consolidation that actually broke out, and then it came down all the way before it reversed back on Wednesday. Yeah, mid they call it the midweek reversal or something. But then anyway, I do think that it could be still coming down again. Reason being that now, right now, it has actually came back to test this. It's quite similar to just now I mentioned one of the pair. Yeah, came back to retest this lower low, and this was also the last support zone that was broken. And so yeah, I do think there should be some more downside over here for Sing dollar USD. I mean USD Sing dollar. Okay, so that's on the US dollar Sing. Okay, then for this week analysis wise, yeah, I think I wanted to mention about USD, right? So USD, yep, this was the actually it's rather similar to what you see just now on the US dollar Sing, right? It did a breakdown from this support zone, and then basically it came back up, retracing all the way to the lower high. Okay, I mean lower low. Then right now it could be forming a lower low. I mean, sorry, the lower high. Okay, so maybe it might consolidate, maybe it might just break down lower on the open of the Monday. So but then yeah, anyway the bias is to go on short. So if you do have any setup there, you can go on short like a pullback to maybe the Bollinger Band, or let's say breakout from a consolidation. That could be your um, trade to enter on short as well. So that is for the USD. So that leads us to another pair that we want to look at. Maybe we can look at New Zealand yen. Okay, so yen, right? It has been quite strong for the last 1 to 2 weeks, maybe because of reason being the US dollar is also very weak. Yeah, US dollar has been weak, so it has actually topped out for the US dollar yen. So right now, it seems that the near term should be a downtrend for the US dollar yen UJ. Okay, so it's still on the down channel. Oh yeah, one more thing I actually want to mention about going back to the US dollar index, right? If you can actually see why it is still predominantly a downtrend, reason being, what the crap. What is this? Okay, anyway, I was trying to do a copy paste. Okay, so this is the thing that I want to show. So this is still a down channel. So basically, US dollar on Friday itself, it actually reversed. I likely it could go down and then come back up again, or go down, or until one of this side actually give way. So let's see what will happen for the next few days. Okay, so coming back to New Zealand dollar yen. So New Zealand dollar yen, we can see that this is still pretty healthy uptrend over here. So it's either okay. So this is on the 4 hourly. I think no need to go to daily. It's the same story. Okay, so it's uptrend. Then there's a 4 hourly. It has been pushing up with higher low. Of course, you need to take note of the higher time frame, which we are still we're pretty much at the all-time high. Yeah, all-time high. So if let's say the yen is still relatively strong, then we would like to see more little bit more pullback for this New Zealand dollar yen for us to go on long, because yeah, here is quite the all-time high. Although New Zealand dollar is strong, but I feel if let's say the yen is still strong, pretty much this last high cannot be cleared convincingly. Okay, so for now it hasn't been cleared convincingly. I mean, it's still on the upside, but it hasn't been cleared up nicely. So for my side, I think it would be good if I do see a little bit more pullback before I look for long opportunity on this New Zealand yen. Okay, so just taking note that you are actually at some of these, yeah, all-time high, and then here is the last zone that you need to take note of, which is way back in 2015, 20, yeah, 2015, 27, 2015. Okay, 2015. Okay, so that's what you should take note of. And then lastly, okay, maybe not the last one, but okay, maybe the last one. Sorry. So I mentioned about US dollars sink already, which I think it could continue on the downside. Then other than that, we did review. So oh yeah, one more thing is on the pound cat. So for pound cat, yeah, this is a clearly a supply and demand zone that for pound cat you need to take note of. But then on the daily, it is still on the upside. So it is still forming higher high. And then for H4, it's relatively similar, but then it's starting to turn weaker on the Powcat, and also take into consideration of this, yeah, this zone that, okay, maybe I use this to mark the zone. Okay, so here is the resistance that actually turns into a support, which right now is also supporting the level. But then if let's say it is coming down lower, then I do think that if let's say this is going to break out for me a lower low, then the pullback will yeah, allow me to enter the trade on short and stuff like that. But if let's say this is going to go, maybe it's going to form a head and shoulder, or something of like a triple top or something like this, then yeah, this might happen. I mean, it might just go up higher again, or it might form higher low. That's the other scenario. Okay, so be open to what it will play out as. So yeah, just act according to what will happen. But of course, for now, and you can either go on long, since here is a support, and if there's a breakout of the consolidation to go on long, it could be a good opportunity as well. But if let's say things doesn't look so nice, it starts to trail lower, then yeah, we can actually look to go on short for this Powcat. Okay, so that is on Powcat. And then for Canadian, actually Canadian Swiss franc is um I for me, I don't trade it, but then if let's say you do trade this pair, right, because reason being is quite we've been in that sense, so I don't see much setup for myself. So yeah, anyway, here's the band that you can play with, and then it is actually right at the right below this strong resistance. The support actually turns resistance for now. Okay, so over here you have this strong resistance. So every time you come out to here, it tends to turn. So if you go on the lower time frame, maybe you can take a look at how you can actually short this pair, and maybe take a quick one from here downwards. Okay. Okay, so that's all for the analysis. So if you have enjoyed the analysis, or if you have learned something, do give me a like, which is a boost for trading view. And yeah, you can follow me so that you won't miss out all the analysis, and also the trading idea that I'm posting out every weekend. And sometimes I do put up some educational video on TradingView as well. So yeah, if you don't want to miss out on them, then yep, do subscribe to me and follow me. Okay, thank you. Have a good weekend.